Hello everyone, this is Chris with StickerFab. Today we are going to install these bad boy Oracle lights. They're fog lights, they're pocket lights, and they go in the bumper of the OEM HD modular steel bumper that's available on many of the Broncos. We actually have one on our Outer Banks as well, and that's a non-Sasquatch package. I wanted to document some of this install. Oracle did a good job of doing most of it, and there is another user. Ooh, look at that. Looks like it popped out. I haven't pulled those off, but I have been off-roading. There's another user that does a good installation video to help you guys wire it up to the upfitter auxiliary switches if your vehicle is equipped with those. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to wire it up to my upfitter harness so that I could just use the switches that are inside my vehicle. It comes with this harness, and they do have instructions that if you want to just use the connectors on this harness, you can cut it at a certain place. But we offer these very long wires over here, and I'm going to do that in case I ever want to resell this kit and that person doesn't happen to have these switches. I haven't torn up this harness. It's all good and brand new. So, not going through the whole installation, but I did want to capture some of these details. You take these 3 bolts off. They're like a T40 Torx right here. Have it on a ratchet. You put these lights in from behind, and you put those 3 bolts right back. It doesn't really have any movement in it, but I just kind of pulled on the plate forward a little bit. I don't think it had any movement, but I wanted to make sure it was seated one way or the other as far as possible. I elected to just put pressure forward. Then I I connected one of these ends to the wiring that comes with this, and I routed it right here, right in front of this so it wouldn't move. And then I snaked it all the way in there. I got on my back and I pulled it from the other side and made sure that it came out on top of here as well. Actually, oh no, I didn't route it that way. So I'm gonna have to reroute it and make sure it's in front of this so that it can't just slide backwards. Then I got one of these wire runners and I pushed it down there because I could see some light. I pulled it out the other end, and then I pulled it out of this pocket right here. I was gonna tie the ends of these to it and then pull those wires up into here so I could reach the rest of the upfitter wiring that's back there. So these you can find on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below, but that's an easy way to guide these wires through the body of your vehicle, but not in the way of any of the intercooler, radiator, and all that stuff. So let me finish up this installation and then we'll talk more. All right, so I did help guide the wires up into the point where I couldn't help anymore, just so they didn't snag down there. When you tie it something like this, make sure you tie it really well. Be very liberal with the tape or whatever you're using it, probably tape, to secure it to this line. And run these wires this way so that it's pulling them this way, not tied that way, or as soon as they hit something, it'll kind of like bend the wire back and it's more likely to get caught. Now I'm just going to use some wire cutters / strippers, get a little bit more wire out of that. The harnesses that we offer come with ring terminals for the ground and butt connectors. We will combine the wires and butt connect them to the upfitter switches. And then I will actually combine the grounds and probably ground them right here. Basically anywhere with a bolt that offers a good ground. You can ground them on top of the negative terminal to the battery as well. But let me play with it a little bit more and then we'll be back yet again. All right, so it is so extremely hot. It's like 90 degrees out here. The high today was 93. Like in most StickerFab videos, it's really important what the temperature is. right now, the only thing that's important about the temperature is that it is hot to install stuff, and that's why I was under the shade. I've moved the vehicle out, we've gotten it all done. Let's turn this thing around and see what we've got. Alright, so it is a very nice setup. I did notice a couple things about it. When you get this kit, it can move around a little bit in the packaging, so there might be some light scuffs on the top and around some of the edges, but take a look. That's how it looks completely installed on our vehicle. So let's see, what did we do to finish up the wiring? We cut these to length so that there wouldn't be too much slack on the bottom. I did leave a little bit of slack up in here. I will zip tie this so that these wires are nice and snug and have a nice pull, have a little tension on them. I will probably zip tie in some places over here to also make sure that when we're off-roading, none of the wires become loose. We'll see how the light output is at night. The system has 45 watts per side, 90 total. The current draw is only 3.6 amps. So I decided to connect it to the blue and orange wire, and that has a max current capacity of 5 amps. And then I grounded it right here. That's also where our 21 off-road ditch lights are grounded to. So the ditch lights are on this little Sasquatch. I haven't changed these out yet. And the fogs are on auxiliary 5. I'll have to change that out too. Let me close the hood. We're going to test out some other lights. That's what that switch is for. We have our 21 off-road hood struts, also available on our site. Wow, that guy's hot. But now you can see our fog lights are lit up, and our ditch lights are lit up as well. Each one of those is 20 watts. So we've got 40 watts up top on the ditch lights and 90 watts on our fog lights. So as time progresses, we will get more parts in, and we will do more videos. And honestly, because I'm pretty much an enthusiast like yourself, I really enjoy this vehicle. I like putting parts on it. I will go broke if I keep on putting these parts on and you guys don't buy anything. So stay tuned. I either go broke or we keep on installing parts and keep on stocking parts. So thank you guys for your support. Please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already, and hit that bell notification icon for the latest and greatest things we are coming out with for the 2021 and up Ford Bronco.